It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the two-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Now here's Leonard. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. Oh, and Turner with a block. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And here are the Pacers now. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here's Jackson. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul.
T.J. Warren.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. From behind the arc. Warren with the rebound. Here's Miller. Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Lets it fly. The shot comes out. So Indiana will take it the other way. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to George. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's Powell on the wing. It's stolen by Warren. Now the Pacers on the move. And Brogdon with the stuff.
I think if you want to run consistently, you have to be disruptive at the defensive end. That was a nice pick by Warren.
Now here's Jackson. It's stolen by Brogdon. Pass to George. Here's Miller. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Indiana leading.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Rejected by George.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Looking to end the run. Oh, stolen by Turner. And here's Brogdon. Driving in to the inside. Tipped. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Leonard on the wing. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. Looking for their first basket of the game.
Putting that 6'10" wingspan to great use. Brogdon proving how effective he is on defense.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Got to get that confidence back.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Pacers substitution. Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 10-2 run here. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Leonard for three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Miller. To the wing on the left. From deep three-point range. No good that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
George with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Spins. Pass to Miller. George for three. Here's Miller. Just 5 to shoot. George, right side. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Miller. Tries the spin move. And stolen by Leonard.
Indiana foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Clippers.
Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 10. Here's Kennard. They get it back. Here's Mann. Kennard, left side. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Now Turner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
First team foul.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And the Clippers with the ball. A 12-point game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Turner. Halliburton. .127 left in the first. Clock at 6. Here's George. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Oh, George with a steal.
Paul George.
It's good. And the Pacers lead by 12.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Pacers foul. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him.
The line for LA, Luke Kennard.
He's perfect from the line this time. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Man.
Indiana foul.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Hield.
15 foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for LA, to the strike, Terrence Mann.
And the second free throw is good. Indiana leading. It's Rubio with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, with all due respect, hey, that's a mistake by the defense. You want to close off the lane and force Rubio to shoot from outside.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Jackson outside. Leonard outside. A rebound by Jackson.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Lets the three fly. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Outside Hield. Outside Rubio. He gets it off. And so it's Indiana. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they push the tempo in this one.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
To the paint. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Hield on the wing. Pass to Jackson. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 5.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Smith no good. The Clippers trail. Zubats screen. Here's Leonard. Here's George. Got a hand on it. Right side Brogdon. Inside. Here's Hield. Outside for Brogdon. Into the lane. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Now, you got to be aware of Brogdon here. He's sneaky with these throwdowns, but when he does it, it's with force.
Leonard for 3. Smith with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Hield missing. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Brogdon with the ball. Pass to Miller. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Turner with it. He's guarded by Zubac. And rejected. And he gets it back. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, got that one up quick. Leonard's got 10 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And he drives in. Unable to get that one. Ooh, nice D from George.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding exploits?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today. Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
6 to shoot. Kennard outside. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Kicks it out to Warren. The three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard for 3. Warren with the rebound. Indiana leading. Three-pointer. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Substitution for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton.
Leonard on the wing. 13 points in the game. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
To the inside. It's stolen by Halliburton.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Pass to George. Over Leonard. George with it. Guarded now by George. It's Warren on the wing. Off target from outside. Here are the Clippers. Trailing by 2.
You know T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
6 on the shot clock. George for 3. The Pacers pull it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Miller. It's George on the wing. From deep. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game before. When he gets in the zone, Warren can have a huge impact. But you know, it's the result of a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting.
It's stolen by Leonard. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Zubats. Oh, stolen by Turner.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
George outside. Spins. Here's Miller. Tries to snap the cold streak.
3 points.
Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 13 points in the game. Leonard for 3.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Clippers trail.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Leonard outside. Hoop poked away. Drives to the hoop. To the paint. Here's Zubats. Counted. Zubats has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kennard outside. Back to Leonard. From deep. It's not going to go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Warren. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
Pacers substitution. Isaiah Jackson. Ricky Rubio.
52 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Pacers substitution.
46 seconds left to the second period. Here's Halliburton. Out to Rubio. 5 to shoot. Back to Halliburton. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Assist from
Halliburton got his second basket.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Here's Leonard. Oh, throw it down. Nice.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Now here's Rubio. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Clippers take a timeout.